You know me, I hate to be that guy. I did tell you that the anime was gonna be awesome, and you knew that already because you're smart. Look at you, so big-brained. I bet you're about to subscribe right now, aren't you? So smart. Suffice to say, the Chainsaw Man anime is delivered so far, doing the thing it is that anime that deliver do, which is be good. You know, easy stuff. These first episodes have been really enjoyable. Even as someone who's read the manga, I was going, whoa, my man needs to catch a break. And the funny part is, I know what's going to happen next, so I had to keep stopping myself from being extra, which is because this anime is so good. But before I continue further, you might be wondering who this random black man talking about anime is, and you'd be right to think so, but rest assured, I have the credentials. So I ask that you subscribe for more riveting black man talking about anime content. It really helped me out and it proved that you have really good taste. Alright, back to the chainsaws. So the whole of what we've seen has been superb. The opening is not something I expected with the cinema references, but I appreciate it nonetheless. The CGI, I admit I was worried about, ended up being a pretty cool stylistic choice in my opinion. I always divide CGI into two categories, as does everyone else most likely, and they're the well-camouflaged CGI that you only recognize in certain scenes, and the flamboyant CGI that just exists and looks jarring at best and Berserk 2016 at worst. And I feel like Mappa were able to flawlessly blend together their CGI with hand-drawn elements which fused together to make the movement so fluid and awesome to look at. And if you've forgotten already, I'll remind you. They got Jolene Cujo to play Power. Are you listening to me? And it's been like 3 weeks since it started, but all the memes I've seen have been nice. Which is my favorite part of anime only watches. They make fire memes. I mean the One Piece is real memes are a pretty good example of this. It was awesome and my laughter did really get much higher. So high. But back to Chainsaw Man, 10 out of 10. Basically anime of the year without a doubt. Bleach may have passed Full Metal Alchemist on the My Anime list, but so has Interspecies Reviewers. But you know what neither has done? Had so many viewers that it crashed Crunchyroll. Has Bleach crashed Crunchyroll? No, that's what I thought. So as for my bet, I have this one in the bag, which is just like Denji's genital areas situation for real. What bet you say? Why, it's the bet I mentioned in this video right here. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely check it out. But which maybe you shouldn't do because chronologically it wouldn't make sense. But do it for me, I'll mail you a sticker. I promise. I'm gonna be honest, although I played off confidently, I was pretty worried they might not convey what makes Chainsaw Man well enough. And while it was a bit of relief, it wasn't until episode 2 that the anime fully explored these things, and as a leading expert in all things Chainsaw Man, I'd say they knocked this one out of the park. You could tell a lot of the people working on this show were big fans of the manga, and so they brought their A game with this. It makes me worried for them because Vinland Saga Season 2 is pretty soon, and I think I heard JJK Season 2 was too. And if they drop the ball on either, I will riot. Anyways, another thing that this anime reminded me was that Makima is not subtle at all. Now I see why the wolf replies on Makima cosplays aren't either. She's just treating my boy like a dog, and I'm just there wondering about my life choices, but you don't have to because you're about to subscribe, and there's no better choice than that, right? Sorry, back to Makima. She's definitely more soft-spoken than I expected, as I should have brought up in my last video, which I did not because, you know, it is what it is. Aki and Denji, however, sound exactly like I imagined. Both the voice actors did an amazing job bringing the characters to life, but the real star of the show is obviously Power. Faro, Jolene Cujo did a really good job at portraying Power. She was what I was waiting for and she did not disappoint. Much like this video, which won't disappoint you either, so goodbye and I'll see you there.